Hi everyone, Nintendo just wrapped up its final direct presentation for the original Switch, and honestly it was pretty it was okay. There were a lot of smaller games in this presentation, but only a few standout titles. It felt more like a warm-up for the upcoming Switch 2 Direct next week, which I will be streaming, so feel free to stop by. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, a thumbs down is fine too. I would love for you guys to subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Like I said, the Direct was mostly a bunch of small games with a few big announcements in there, so I'm going to go over some of those big announcements in this video. The first big thing they showed was a new look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. The game was first announced back in 2017 and was rumored to be in development by Bandai Namco. But in 2019, Nintendo was not satisfied with how the development of the game was going, so they decided to cancel the game and start fresh. So this time Nintendo went with Retro Studios, the developers behind the Prime series and the remaster of Metroid Prime. In this new trailer, we see Samus exploring the planet Veros. In the trailer, we see Samus take on new enemies called the Adhorent, which are alien-like creatures that live on the planet. She's also gained new kind of psychic abilities. It looks like these new abilities will be used to solve puzzles in the game. It also allows you, the player, to control their laser beam to target enemies manually. Overall, the game does seem to look very pretty for a game that was built for the original Switch. Also, no official release date was given except for 2025, but I bet my house this is a Switch 2 launch game, just like Breath of the Wild. And I think we'll get a more in-depth look at the game during the Switch 2 Direct on Tuesday. After that, we had a first official gameplay look at Pokemon Legends ZA, which I have to say, I had to go rewatch the trailer because I thought this was just DLC for Scarlet and Violet. In the trailer, we got a first look at Lumio City, the main city from X and Y. We also got to look at our starters, so we have Totodile, the water type from Gold and Silver, Typig, the fire type from Black and White, and Chikorita, the grass type from Gold and Silver as well. The game also showed an area called the Wild Zone, which is an area within the city where you can go and catch wild Pokemon. The game will also feature a day and night system. So at night, there's a tournament you can participate in called the ZA Battle Royale, where you can go enter areas where you can battle other trainers. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A. They also show the return of Mega Evolutions as well. Game Freak is still keeping the story under wraps, but hopefully we will see more detail at the Switch 2 event next week, along with a release date, which I think will probably be in November. Later in the Direct, Nintendo announced the virtual card feature, which allows you to share your digital games if you own more than one Switch. You can also share games with members of your Nintendo family group, which can include up to 8 people. However, you can only lend one game to a group member at a time. So say you have a copy of Super Mario Wonder and a copy of Tears of the Kingdom, you can lend them both out, but you can't let them out like at the same time. So you could send little Johnny Super Mario Wonder and little Susie Tears of the Kingdom, but you can't send out Super Mario Wonder to both of them. So that's kind of how it's going to work. So one game to one person. So you can, like I said, you can send Super Mario Wonder out to little Johnny, and little Susie can get Tears of the Kingdom, but you cannot send out Super Mario Wonder to little Johnny and Susie at the same time. And the lending period only lasts for about 2 weeks. After this period, the game will automatically return to the person who lent it out. Then Nintendo closed out the Direct with the announcement of the Nintendo Today app, which is a new app dedicated to keeping up to date with Nintendo and the Switch 2. You can actually download it right now and try it out if you want. It shows off stuff from Nintendo's IPs right now. It has concept art of Samus, a motion comic of Pikmin, and info on Mario's power-up abilities. You can also watch future Directs in the app as well. It will act as a place where Nintendo fans can stop by each day and check out cool things from their favorite franchises. So those are some of the big announcements from the Direct in my opinion. There wasn't really anything big in this Direct, and I think they really had this because there's so much stuff packed into the Switch 2 Direct coming up. I don't think Nintendo wanted a super long Direct, so I think they broke it up into 2 parts. Tell me if you enjoyed the Direct and what grade would you give it. Until next time guys, take care. Bye.